Okay. So I want to talk about this, man, because this may be a sign for, at least for my mental sake, for good things to come. Slowly, though. Slowly, though. Okay. As you know, the psychiatrist told me that the next thing that I'm going to be prescribed with may be stronger. No, is going to be stronger than the one I'm currently prescribed with. And that may just very well be the start of, well, I mean, we'll see. Because the one I'm currently taking, you know, yeah, it's helping out with some parts of, you know, what I'm feeling, but it's not really doing very much as far as, you know, everything else that I'm feeling. And I even told her that. So now that I'm gonna get something else that is to be stronger than this one, this may be a sign, ladies and gentlemen, that I may start cutting off on social time as far as the group chats that I'm currently in. I'm talking about all the Nutbwaller group chats, including the one with everyone that I've been totally just going off on as of late, as well as some of the other ones. You know, a few ones. Okay? So I'm going to say this again. Whatever I'm going to be prescribed with, whatever the next one is, I've been told it's going to be stronger than the one I'm currently prescribed with. And once that happens, once I start taking that, you know, that may very well start for me, that I might finally start cutting down, or let's just say, like what I did right after the group text incident, just cutting down on, you know, on group chat time, social time as far as group chat time. But you know, who knows? But either way, I may even start doing that myself, like even before this happens. So I've given it thought. You know, it's I already know it's already too much. I'm willing to admit that. I already know it's already too much of what's happened and what I did, and just, you know, just knowing now, like, especially with some work drama that just happened this morning, you know, not so much with me, but, you know, just hearing, you know, other things, like, you know, my coworker next to me going off on another coworker, you know, because of, you know, the unfair treatment when it comes to, like, certain tasks that, you know, he needed to learn, and, you know, he was not being given a chance to, you know, to learn that, because they keep shoving all these kind of different duties on him that he has no idea what he's doing, something like that. But yeah, it's just, you know, my dump is what it is. You know, I'm surprised my coworker next to me that, you know, is still there as much long as I have, really. And I mean, had he taken his job hunting very seriously like I have, he would have been out of here by now. I mean, he has tons of website experience that he can definitely grow in another company that's going to give him more than what this dump is already giving him. You know what I'm saying? So listen, man. As far as for me, you know, going into this month of July, I think it's time for me to just cut down on group chats in general, right? Because I've given it thought, you know. I think it's just better for me to just not, you know, get so much into this. I already have enough drama in my life that right now I'm just doing everything I can to lessen the stress load of, you know, of my home life, you know, at this time, you know, especially as we're reaching the 4th of July, you know. And right now I feel like I've been doing pretty well in my part. It's just like the last thing I want happening is just friction between me and some friends, okay? Especially even if it's concerning the Nutbwallers. It's gotten to that point, dude. I don't want anything to just happen like you know, with the group text incident last year. I know I keep referencing on that, but at some point I really want to forget about it, right? And for my sake, it just so happens that I gotta do this, and I've even talked about it like just this past weekend, or actually the weekend before, that I wanted to just, like, I thought about stepping down, you know, from my friend circle. Now I know that's a bit harsh to even just think of doing that again, right? But you know, for this very matter, I think I'm gonna have to start really cutting down on group chat time. Russ can continue to be active all he wants, okay? But you know, I may not see myself being responsive to any of them, or who knows. I gotta slow it down. I gotta slow myself down, especially with my social time. Yes, I have not been on social media for a long time, so, and I'm still planning to not go back, okay? As far as that's concerned. And look, man, I know better. I said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. I rushed back too soon. It's like coming back from an injury that is not even fully healed yet. And you know, this is the part where I just think that, like, if I had to, I could have just taken more time if I really need to, and I want to, you know. And you know, just like, I myself, I'm just starting to really just feel very sympathetic of the guys around me that I've just been feeling totally annoyed and upset. And look, I know I said it in the older videos that they're going to give me one more chance. It sounds that way still, but they trust me enough to not even say, to just go off like I said on the group text incident. I know I've been in panic mode, but at the same time, I gotta do myself the favor and really start, you know, just getting it together like that. So, you know, it is what it is at this point. It is what it is. So, you know, I have to do my part right, and you know, I gotta really start just taking it to the next level, you know, and just really, with whatever I'm prescribed, hopefully, you know, I'm trusting that it'll work better, and maybe I can see the light from there. So yeah, let me know what you think, guys. I mean, I've given it much thought, and let's just see if it does work. Okay. Talk to you guys later.